Well,
Hello,
hello, welcome to Smith Fridays. We're
Smith,
checking in with you.
Smith Fridays.
We told you last week that we would do a review on the resort RV resort that we've been staying at. But we first want to fill you in a little bit on the things that we've been doing this week, and then we'll give you a review.
And I'll have to get my notes out because I am forgetful as all get out. But we drove into Bluffton and we went to Mellow Mushroom, ate, had a really good time. And I think the following day we went to Captain Willie's and ate there in Bluffton. And we just kind of like traveled around and just seen different things in Bluffton to get a kind of idea of what kind of town it is and what to look at. And we also looked at what was the name of the park?
Myrtle, oh, the
The boat dock.
Calhoun Street boat dock.
Yeah, and it was you could walk out onto the I guess waterways because it wasn't the ocean, and walked out there and spent some time. There was people out there swimming, jumping off the boat dock swimming, and we also, when we walked out of there, noticed on the right hand side there was a really nice like city park for those people that live right there, real close to that.
It's very artsy. It
Yeah,
kind of reminded us of the Truman Show because everybody was like, "Hey, hi,
yeah.
how's your day?" It was cool, but
It
it
was
was a little Truman Show.
like a resort scene because all the houses there were really super nice and manicured and big fences and stuff like that. Some of them had gates, at their driveway, and it was a really nice, super nice part of town.
And we drove through this one little, I would call it a subdivision, but it's called Myrtle Island, and it was so. We'll have some videos up and pictures and stuff, but just the way the trees were hanging, and just there's a lot of Spanish moss trees here.
Yes, and we went swimming the other day, and it was yesterday, and we got to meet the manager over Savannah Lakes Resort. Her and her husband. We sat there and talked to them in the pool for about an hour and a half, and got to really get to know them. And they've been here what 2 to 3 years
2 years,
now,
yeah. Their
and
names were Claudia and Richard, and they are phenomenal at
yes,
managing this place.
really nice people. Talked to us, and we got to know them a little bit, and got some ideas on where to go, like in Arizona and in Texas, and a couple more resort type deals that is under the umbrella of or
The com-
Savannah Lakes is under the umbrella of this company that has like other resorts. So we're going to check them out also. And
so,
what else was it? Oh, we did do a nature drive.
Savannah Wildlife Refuge, and it was a drive-through. You drove 5 miles on a one-way little graveled road.
It was a gravel road about 10 foot above the marsh and all the waterways. And when you take off in it, it's like there's no turnaround. You've got to go, and you have water and marsh on each side, and it's gravel, and it's really a nice little. It took us probably about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours to get through. We stopped a few times, but there's some super places that all the trees are hanging over top of each other, and it's like you're going through a tunnel.
A
And
tunnel of trees, yeah.
yeah,
But
but
it was you.
we did get to see alligators. I
Yeah,
mean, they wasn't 15 foot, 20 foot alligators. They was more like 6 foot alligators. Uh, and we did get to see a coon climbing in the tree,
raccoon.
raccoon.
Good old
And
Kentucky raccoon was here in South Carolina.
don't go there, Jerry. Uh, but the alligators, they were on both sides. But we met a girl while we was going out through there, her and her family, and she lives here, and she said that if you come back when it's cooler, that more of the alligators will be out because it was kind of hot that day, and you wouldn't see very many. But she said when you come back out when it's cooler, about dusk to dark, you'll see a lot more.
which is only open like sunrise to
Yeah.
sunset. But okay, so is there anything else that you want before we do the review? Because we don't want to keep you all too
Oh,
long, but we feel like we're talking to you, so it's kind of hard to hang up.
oh yeah. I did find something out. The way you know that God really put you two together at a young state is when you go to eat chicken wings. You know, I love chicken wings. I don't know anybody that doesn't like chicken wings. I like the flats. How many likes the flats? Raise your hand. I seen you. Well, I like the flats. I do not like eating the drums. But guess who likes the drums? So that is God's way of saying, look at me, what I done, and you didn't even know it
Put you all
until you
together.
put that together and thought about it and saying, hey, he going, Bert, see, I told you,
After
you know,
43 years,
43 years, we
you
finally
know
figured this
now.
out, you know. So you can figure things out. It might take a little bit, but you know, but that's only one thing. There's a lot more things that God shows us that, you know, we are meant for each other. And that's why we're on this trip together and trying to see what God done in his creation. And also it's giving us like a couples retreat because we're together 24 hours a day. I mean, side by side, you know, there's not many places you can go in a camper to get away from each other. And,
But
you
we've
know,
always enjoyed being together.
yes, we've always done everything
Yeah.
together. And I believe
That's not really anything new.
that's one thing. That and being a Christian kept us together and kept us going in the right way. And did we have problems or issues come up? Why, yeah. No one's been perfect. I
Do
mean,
we fight? Yeah.
no one, no one can say they've never argued unless they're a mute. Don't
Well,
talk.
I mean, some people might not, but
I don't
they
believe
might
it.
not have the
Behind closed doors, there's a lot more.
intense personalities we have.
But we're having a good time. We went out today to see if they was going to have a thing in town.
They were celebrating 4th of July today,
Yeah,
but
they were
you
doing a little early.
probably see in the background thunderstorms hit.
Yeah, thunderstorm hit and kind of blew their stage away. So I don't know what it's going to take for them to get it back together. But that's the reason we came back and we thought, might as well do our video.
We're sitting at it's called the pavilion, but it's like just a little picnic area at the
It's
uh,
a meeting
camp
place.
place. Now, so before we do the review on here, we wanted to give a shout out to Virginia Point Campground in Canova, West Virginia.
That was our starting place.
That was where when we sold the house, and while we were in the midst of still cleaning out and
Yeah.
selling, we stayed at Virginia Point Campground, and it's a small campground, but it's got full hookups. It is so nice. It's right on the river, and
Yeah.
it's got a little play area for kids if you have kids with you. And I don't. It's just so peaceful, and it like borders right on. You can see Kentucky just right across.
You're on the point of West Virginia.
Yeah,
You can see Ohio and Kentucky.
hence Virginia Point.
So Catlettsburg is across the Little Sand or Big Sandy, and across the Ohio you see Ohio.
So it's really cool, and so we didn't want to skip over the fact that we stayed at Virginia Point first, and they are super great.
And the
So
shadow people didn't come out this time we was there.
that's an inside joke for Ron and
Ron and
Barb.
Barb. The shadow people must have not been working. They must have been on vacation that week.
I looked for them. I looked for them. So where we've been staying is called Savannah Lakes RV Resort in Hardyville, South Carolina. We've been here since May 16th-ish, somewhere around
16th,
there.
17th.
And we're heading out tomorrow to somewhere else. But this, I just can't get over how nice it is, and the staff is so great. You can, Google it and look at it on the website, but Murph, when we first got here, did like a little tour on his bike all through the campground. So we'll put that on the on our Facebook page so you can see where all and what all is here. But they've got a clubhouse, they've got a swimming pool, they've just I don't know, and it's gated. It's just so nice, and we're going to be because different places that we go. This is kind of a go through that I'm sure that we will be stopping.
And it's only like 2 miles off I-95.
Yes, so convenient.
And when you pull in, you're on a concrete road that is, you could get three vehicles wide on it. And each and every site, you're on concrete.
And full hookups.
Full hookups. There's pull through backup sites. Big, small, they can take whatever here. I mean, they've got some pretty good sized lots.
And they've got, I think, 4 ponds, and 3 of them have the beware there's alligators in here signs. And we have seen one alligator, but he always stays in the water. We
Yeah.
call him a he. I don't know if he's a he or she, but he always stays in the water and you can just see his head poking up and swimming and stuff. But it's just been such a great, peaceful time. There's not a lot in Hardyville, but it's still a nice little town.
It's expanding because you see a
Mhm.
lot of construction downtown and around uh, the other roads that tie in with I-95.
And you
Uh,
read that there's going to be,
yes, they said that there's going to be a Buc-ee's in Hardyville. So I guess when that sucker comes in, it's going to expand a lot more. But you can see where they're spacing out the roads because you can go to Savannah from here, you can go to Tybee Island from here, you can go to Hilton Head. All of it's within anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour. Just depends on traffic. And everything's pretty much a straight shot. I mean, there's not very many turnoffs. And there's a couple other towns, Bluffton we went into was really nice. They got a town called Pooler and
but
Beaufort.
Buford,
Buford or
Beaufort,
Beaufort, I don't know how you pronounce it.
I don't know that we ever got to go in Buford,
We did some,
just on the edge of
but
it. Yeah.
it is a really nice place. And they've got some resorts without campers. That's homes and condos around here that
Oh,
are
in the resort. Yeah.
we never looked at, but but you can tell that they are super nice and golf courses along with the resorts.
Not in
So
this resort, but
no,
the ones surrounding.
one with the
They have some.
condos have got
Yeah.
golf courses.
This resort has little tiny homes that you can rent.
Yes,
If you don't have a camper, you can come and rent in the tiny home, which is nice.
but that is about it for the week
And
until
uh, is the 4th next Thursday or Friday? I don't know if we'll get to see you all before the 4th. Oh, and we've been watching the World Cup soccer.
yes,
That's been
go
going
United
good.
States.
Yeah.
Woo!
But so happy 4th of July if we don't get to do one before the 4th. We wish you the happiest ever. And
Yeah,
please comment so we know what you're doing. This just
yeah.
kind of makes us feel connected to you.
Tag the subscribe button down there on the bottom somewhere.
On our YouTube. Our
Yes,
YouTube is Our Next
our YouTube.
Chapter Smith. Is our YouTube thing. But we always put this on Facebook for everybody
Doesn't YouTube.
that doesn't YouTube.
And we're trying to build up our YouTube, and
We
we'll
don't
get better
care.
and better as we go. But we'll be able to film more when we can. So
We just want to stay connected. That's
yes.
all.
So say
And
la
we have
vie.
been we have been meeting new friends. So the new friends we stay connected with
Yes.
YouTube, and then Facebook we stay connected with all of you all as well. So
Yes.
it's just connection is the word.
Yes. So say la vie till next week. But peace out and see ya.